Surprise, this is Gunsmoke from my album Phenomenon of Monarchia, my most recent album. Streaming in all of the places. I'm gonna take a super hella chill day today, y'all. Yeah, how long ago? Sometimes on days like this, like coming at night too, I missed my night sessions this past weekend, because my body's been kind of shitty with the weather change. But I mean, otherwise I feel fine. It's just like normal shittiness. Sometimes my body just doesn't let me move. What are you gonna do? But I don't got a whole lot to do today, or this week even, really. I had a fuck ton of like business work that I just finished. That's kind of nice. So I don't like the business side of things, TBH, you know what I mean? So I'm fucking feeling settled, y'all. Like, anyway, I'm gonna make some fucking noise. I don't know what yet. I didn't go back in this yet. Hit the sandbox for a little bit. Oh, I only got one more in here right now anyway. Shit. I don't have a lot of direction right now with where some of the shit's going. I've been trying to like, what do they say? Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. A little bit. As far as like how fast I've been moving like some of the business side stuff on the front end. The public facing shit. I'm a mite prolific, you know. So it was like, it was starting to make the art part of it feel more like work and less like fun, or just more like work at all, I guess. I don't know about less fun, it's still fun. I don't need to feel so much like work. This is called Warrior Daikon. This is about oh, I gotta fix a couple more things, 1 second. But this song Warrior Daikon is about a rabbit warrior who has a giant daikon radish. Wields as a sword. And as you can hear, thumps a lot. Pretty dope fucking rabbit, TBH. Like, it's, what can I do? Okay, fix that, that's good. This is what happens though when my brain's not in like work mode. It just takes me longer to get shit moving. That's okay. No, that's not what I know what. Hold up. We can listen to this. But yeah, so I was gonna just kind of ramble a little bit about Warrior Daikon and the general like AC cinematic universe. Okay, so I think that's fixed. Let's move this back to here. Alright, cool. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. There's no camera 2, I'm joking. Oh, this is the wrong view for me, but it's good for you, for y'all. This is whatever that last thing's gonna be. A placeholder name called YAR that I have open in the DAW right now. Little Ableton lib. And then, but anyway, back to Warrior Daikon. Homie's part of the AC animatic universe, guys. But I have what I call my cartoon brain, and all these little songs, all these projects I work on are stories out of there I'm trying to kind of convey. So anyway, there's always more like backstory songs. So this particular character hangs out near the electric knoll. And the whole naturey part of the cartoon brain universe. And although he chills more in the forest, he's kind of a wooded air. That's not a thing, I just made it a thing, so it's a thing. And you know, wears kind of old-timey-ish armor, like in the fantasy realm. leather armor type warrior. I'm not really a warrior in some of the traditional role-playing senses, I suppose, but this isn't a role-playing game, so it's not right. What do I do? There we go. AC, wake up. Get your bake up. Put 'em up. Alright. There's one more thing I gotta do before I start working on music while we listen to music. I did forget one sort of busy, worky type thing. None of the important stuff, just stuff I don't like to lose, and I can lose some things. So it's nice to just stay on top of shit. Fix this right quick. This one here is called Glam Castles. It's from my album Glitter Dust and Mermaids. I don't know why I said it with that particular inflection, but you don't have to say it that way. That's probably a weird way to say that album title. Oh, wait, no. This is 25. Actually, wasn't as bad off with this one as I thought I was. Dope. All dope, no mope. You got this. Alright, Badoom. And we'll fix one more thing. And then... I wish if I went back to do this again, I would raise the volume on that lower part of that harmony. This sounds cool. It like vibrates just right in my skull. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alrighty, right. And I'm gonna poke around this for the last minute or two. 2 minutes, I guess, of this song. So this whole song takes place on a beach in Southern California. It's a parallel universe, California, but California nonetheless. Set back in the like early mid 80s, 82, 84. What are you? Wait, what? Oh, I rendered it. I see. The da-da. The bop. I haven't really done anything to this, have I? I wonder... I don't know. I thought this one had... Reacquainting my brain with the project. I'll go these ones here in the toy box or the sandbox. They I can go a month or 3 between seeing them again, so I forget what they have or what I was up to in the project. I'm working through this pile of them in this folder. Ooh, actually getting a little. Oh, that's not good news. That just means I'm gonna bring in a lot of water. Got a little cottonmouth. Cottonmouth. All right. Mix it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Did it do it? Did it? Alright. Oh, I think that's why. I think I was doing a bunch of stuff, just sort of tweaking a lot of these chains. Okay. Now, here's what I didn't think about. On the repeat, the first repeat, is that the one that it samples? Or is it the beat? No, it has to be that one because the way I've heard it. Okay. Because I was thinking, like, maybe I move it to here, and so then it hits the beat and then repeat. I don't think it works that way, though. So I'd want it, like, I think I want this. Except for no, but I want it over here. $50. I think that's what I want. What are these? That's one bar. Okay, but I'm about to time it. There's actually something on the beat. No, it looks like on each of those, right? Oh no, that one doesn't though. Okay, hold that. Will you pick it up in the middle or will it fuck up the thing? It does, right? Yeah. I do. I don't know what that is yet. Oh! I wanted this. That's part of why I wasn't hearing what I wanted to hear. Okay. want to do with you. Oh. Oh, thanks for the follow. See if it actually tells me. Oh, well, you said something anyway. Oh, Ellen, or Ellen, how do you... Let me know how you want me to say your name when I speak, if you feel so inclined. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Oh, there's no chat. Star. Oh, you know what? I wanted this too. Right, put it here. Okay. Oh, even better. He's great. I like acronyms. AC. All right. Awesome. Good. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me. Get back to mixing this mayhem. See if I can get it to shake out in a way that's a little bit easier to work with. What the fuck was I just doing? I was looking at something. AC, what's still in your brain, Steve? I guess maybe I was just thinking about that one. Yeah, that's still mono. I'll leave that alone for the moment. That's right, and then I just got to this one. Okay, I remember where I was. No. I forget things quickly in the short term. That ADHD, it'll get you. Give me some sound for a second. I don't need most of that. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even think about how that would affect that part. Bad. Does this have any side chain compression? It's got some regular compression. Yeah, let's do more. Yeah, so actually it's funny, like I was gonna over explain, it's not worth it. But thank you. This is, I like to call these kinds of deals a lot of my experimental well, I have a lot of different types of experimental shit, I suppose. But like this is what I'd call like maybe one of my soundscapes. I'm trying to find it's not so much right, like a traditional song and a different story to tell. Oh yeah. For you from here. And how much I want to dip you? Let's do this. Here. I missed that part about like something from Rain Cloud too. Yeah, I like that. That's one of the fun things I like to try and like challenge myself to do. I know challenge is the word, but like that I like to tackle once in a while is like, what do these things sound like, or what is like stuff that you don't think of as necessarily music or a sound, or music or a song, but like, you know, you still have like sounds you associate with it in different ways, and so trying to like still sort of paint that picture in my mind, or I mean, like if I can do it in mine, then I, you know, the idea is hopefully other people can have something kind of like that too, and then put it all together in here where it becomes some kind of sound. That's why I like doing lots of stuff that's not necessarily just traditional type song, because so constraining. There's so much shit out there, so many different ways, there's so many different stories to tell in general. And like, what do they do? Oh no. Going AC. And whereas if like I want to, you know, not limit the kinds of stories that I want to try and tell, I can just not limit the type of sounds that projects that I also just like to have fun, do something for fun's sake. So do goofy shit. I was gonna get fucking rooms to fix this. Oh yeah, get the fuck out of here. This thing. Okay. And Berserk. I don't think it translates that sound through the stream, but in my headphones is this really cool. Right when it said beer that last time, as the settings switched, it like Matrix sucked the sound. It what was it? The sample gets fuck, what's the word for it? Anyway, but it gets resampled at like a very high rate, and then it sounds cool as shit. It says beer. Or just like the resample. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. You do experimental shit too. Like, I just like, cause you know, I want to make music to do the art part. Like I'm trying to do art here, like do art, not like sell art or like make art. You know what I mean? And so like, I want to be doing this shit. And so like, I like experimental shit and be able to just like, you know, paint with sound, I guess, so to speak. Make a big fucking mess. And I think a lot of people seem to pick up real quick on video games being a big influence in a lot of the work that I do. So now I'm trying to remember how much of that bass. But yeah, I do like I get myself lost. I'm gonna pause for a minute when my brain catches back up to the language. Where did I do? That was okay. I think we can clean out more of this. There's so fucking much shit on top of this. Yeah, like, well, and you know, I think it's funny too, because like, even if I start to like kind of get away from having so much sort of video game music-y feel to all of my shit, like other stuff will come up that like sucks me back into that. Like I was watching this dude Sifirion on Twitch for a while. I haven't watched a lot of Twitch lately. Kind of sucks. I've been talking to one of my homies about like I'm trying to like change my routines so that I can find a way that's easy for me to watch a lot more Twitch again, other people's streams. But like I used to watch this dude Sifirion all the time while I was working on music or doing whatever. And what was the thing? Oh. And so like one of the things he got on this kick for a while. I don't know, he might still be, like I haven't been able to keep up with him lately, but like he got on this kick for a while where he's playing the soundtrack to it's not a game I play, so now I'm trying to reach back for the name. Fuck, I can't remember what it was, but it's a video game soundtrack. And he just fucking had it on loop forever, and it was just like legit standalone music also. But like you could tell how it like, you know, sets this whole tone and ambiance for what that game's like, and I was like, so then shit like that comes up, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's why I fucking love this shit. Is like games. I like, you know, like I like games for the storytelling aspect of it. So then you got music for the storytelling aspect of it that's supporting and working in conjunction with these video games, and it's just like inspires me, whether consciously or subconsciously, to like, all this shit starts getting back in the music again. Ah, fucking the timing's off because they're recycled. Get the fuck out of here. Wait, no, I wanted to work on. Okay. What does this do? But I gotta listen to this again, sort of. Basic. Oh, that's the in from it. Okay. Turn these off for a second. I just want to see how this track progresses to see if I want to. If I want to flatten it. I like that. Calculating how similar music style is by how existentially far away it sounds from Taylor Swift music. It's true. You know, well, in like, I think even broadly, that's like a really, really good metric either way, however people are fucking measuring where they want to be on that spectrum, you know? Because like, there's a, I mean, it's great for the point, right, that we were making, that like there's music that's made to sell. It's a product, and like we live in a product-driven society, and so there are people that excel at streamlining that model of music creation, you know? Whereas you could have the opposite end of it, which is where I try to stay as close to as possible, which is like I'm, you know, making music regardless. That's like that thing at the end of the day, which is like, this had to be, for me, has to be sustainable for me, like, right, or I can't keep doing it. And so part of what makes it mentally and emotionally sustaining for me is that I enjoy doing it. And the enjoyment part, like, I don't enjoy other people listening to my music. If other people are listening to my music, hopefully they enjoy it. You know, like, that's how joy's supposed to work. And like, there are benefits to me of other people enjoying my music, and like that's that side, right? Like that money or material, whatever pieces of it that people get from that, even dopamine from like vicarious joy or whatever. Like, I get the crossover people have, but like, oh, this is fun the way it resamples into this section. This is dope. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. You know what? I'm gonna stop and do that now. But yeah, but like, you know, like I want fucking... Okay. Sometimes it thinks funny on the sample. Okay. Situation. First time, so don't worry about it getting totally fucked up. But like, for me, it's like once I'm done and it's distributed, that's me just saying like, hey, I hope y'all like it too. You know, like I had fun. This was joyful for me. Now, if anyone else wants to join along, and like that's a thing I can do, but like I don't know if I can be. I mean, actually, I know. Like I've lived enough of my life experiences of shit that I can't really live forever on. Oh, I hope other people like me enough to validate my existence with money for survival by, you know, purchasing my content. Like, that's a really fucking frustrating and kind of, in my mind, nihilistic way of going through life, you know? Like, just, but a little bit tangential, I got there. Like, yeah, I just, you know, I want to fucking enjoy myself. That's what I want to do. And, for me, the way to do that is not by... Well, like, that's the other thing, too. Like, it just affects, like... It affected my learning progress, and like, it affected, like, what kind of stuff I've been able to do. Is there's sort of, like... Sort of parallel ways of attacking art, too, that I see in folks. Where some people are like, I want to go make this thing I've seen someone else make. Like, bro, they already made it. but there's still like there's a skill involved in that, right? Being able to imitate others. And I like being able to imitate others to a certain extent for practice of like specific skills. Like otherwise, like there's this band that's kind of local that's an 80s cover band, and they have this whole repertoire of like 80s songs that they cover, and they do it really, really fucking well. And they have these live shows all over that's just what they do. They just tour like part of a state. I think they go beyond that. It's like a couple states. I think they cover like, 3 or 4 states in their tours. And they just do that nonstop and make money, and people like their shows because they're good performers. But like, that's all you're ever going to see that band do. Now, not the individuals. I'm sure they can do all kinds of other awesome shit too. But like, it's all you're going to see the band do is a bunch of songs that already exist. Like, I can do that on Spotify also. And so that's like cool. But like, there's also people that like are the people that made those songs in the first place, and they didn't make those songs copying someone else. They made those songs making their own shit. And so like a lot of it for me is like I need to have a certain amount of freedom to make that other shit. Like if I was like realistically like I want to be famous millionaire musician. I don't. I mean, I would like to not have to worry about how I'm going to pay for my medical care. But outside of that, like, I just want to fucking make noise. And, but if I was just like, okay, end goal, this is what I wanted to do, like, I don't know, I got myself even more sidetracked again. But like, it's just not like, I couldn't get there by copying other people's music. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna get fucking Jay-Z money by being a Jay-Z cover artist. It's just not how that works. So if you want to be the person that's like, oh, I want to be rich and famous, like, you gotta make your own shit. To some extent, you know what I mean? Whether you're already rich and you're paying writers to do it, or whether you're doing it yourself. What am I doing? Okay. I feel like it's enough progress on that one. Do another one. That one's really repetitive. This one's like one of my novel projects. I can't always listen to it a bunch of times in a See, this is, I shouldn't say, oh, this is good. This was intentional, but I haven't done any of my work on this. This is going to be the next thing. And I haven't done any of the like promo stuff yet, prepping all, get it ready for distribution. But I was like, oh no, that's because I've been telling myself, you're not working right now, you see? Chill. Take a picture, sync break. Also weird. The syncing. Yeah, what did I do? Oh, yeah, this is one of my favorite ways to do bass these days is with wavetable. I really like these little wavetables they have for these little bass on these sub oscillators. Oh, and I guess I just used a little bit of a triangle slash sign there. And I think usually what I do is I'll throw, not there. Yeah, I'll use the second envelope to adjust like the warp to give it more of the plucky feel. Do it again. I have one that I saved that I made that was like do it again. It sounds like a stand-up bass to me. Like it's just like a lot of the attack and the pluck on it got like kind of in a nice little sweet spot that was like, ooh, I like this. And it's not hard to get those ones that way because the way the wavetables are set up, you can just shift up and down the table itself or, add in a little bit of their like warping or FM and it'll just hit it. SoundCloud. Oh, yeah. It's neat that you mentioned like starting out on SoundCloud anyway, just because like that was like same with me is I think back sometimes about like just that when I first started on SoundCloud with my SoundCloud account, it was just like going through so many different iterations of like, is this what I want? Is this what I want? Is this what I want? From like, from the work or my, my project or whatever it was that was, thought I was setting out to do at the time. Like I just knew I wanted to make music and then like trying to figure that out. But yeah. Yeah, no, that's another neat point. I like that as kind of like a little barometer, like, like if people are describing it as like bad and we know that these people are like, they're putting these like negative value judgments on our work, but we know they're all consuming like popular media. If we know that that's not what we want, right? Like that's kind of one of the things they're saying. Actually, you know what that reminds me of? I have my best friend, we have like almost the exact same taste in movies. Like the only time that we disagree in movies is when it's like a so bad it's good situation. If one of us is like, no, I still can't take it. Otherwise, we have like the exact same taste. But we also have movie taste that's like really different from like, mainstream. And so like, when people are like, oh, this movie is so great, and you hear a bunch of people talking about like how good it is, a lot of times I'm like, I don't know. And so like, my friend's like one of those people where I'm always like, well, if Bestie says like this is a bomb ass movie, then I know it's a fucking bomb ass movie, and vice versa. And then there's like certain types of people that like talk a lot that you're just like, I know I have the opposite taste that they do. And so they're just like, yeah, this movie's awesome. I'm like, nope. And if they're like, this movie's terrible, I'm like, let me go check this out and see if maybe it's up my alley. You know what I mean? Because yeah, we do the same thing. I don't know if I ever thought about doing it to my own work, like applying that logic, but it's still the same thing, right? Like, I like that. But yeah, totally. It's just. Well, and it's like. It's like general like online critiques and stuff when people are like, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, I guess it's like you said. Like when people are like, that sounds bad or weird or disorganized or whatever. Someone's like, okay, well you don't like. Do it again. This doesn't actually apply to my work because you're talking about like a different thing. You know what I mean? Like when people come in, like they already have their own like sort of preconceived notions. Actually, am I at time? This is a good time. But no, it's not. Oh yeah, because it started a little bit later. Oh wait, what was that? Normal one. What am I looking at? Yes. Okay. AC, get y'all together. Next. Oh, this one's hella chill too. Oh yeah, no worries, homie. I don't know if you missed much. This is still rambling. Second through or third loop. How many times I loop? I don't know. This is all good. Did I do? That's with the new intro, right? Did I do it here? I think I did it here. Yep. All right. Remind myself of what I've done on this. Sorry, I was gonna say something about this before I peeked at it, and then I don't know what it was. No, I was gonna ask you something. That's what it was. I don't remember. I know, like, I followed you on the other account too for the Abyss Collective, but and I might just be remembering wrong. Like, if you have links on there, then I'm just mixing up accounts I've looked at. But like, if you don't have links to some of your work up, you want to send me some on Blue Sky. That'd be cool, so I have more shit to look at and listen to. If you love it, and if shit's already there, just be like, it's already there, and I'll just go back and look at it. I don't know the singer Violet Pony. I'm also too. I don't know exactly what you're sending. So if it's easier to send via email, there's my email in chat. But yeah, do whatever you were gonna, however you were gonna do it. That makes it easier. I wanted to put that in there. Oh, I forgot how fun and like right in the middle there it has that moment of it's like it's busy. A lot of business going on for a second. It's neat. right here. Get busy at this shit at the end again, I think. There we go. I'm always terrified about making, well, not terrified, but my fingies don't always work, and I have a long email, so I would like triple check to make sure I'm not giving people wrong email. Song with soothing such a move yeah, I almost feel like I could slow it down even a little bit more for something like that, and so it'd be like one of those things where you go into like Costco or something and they got the whole line of like computers and it's just like what's on every single screen. Or fuck, what was it that just made me remember? It was a video game that was like a sim or creation type. Fucking, there's not enough of it hitting my brain right now for me to pull it out. But it reminds me of, it'll come to me eventually, probably. But yeah, this is another one of, I like to attack a lot of the, one of the things I like to do is sort of treat some of these projects kind of like big modular setups and just have everything kind of generate through sequencers and other means that are a little bit less, that are just like direct instruments. And just like another way I like to get at a lot of the experimental shit that we were talking about. Do a lot of side chaining that way, which again is like another one of those, really just another one of those modular things. Just like imagining all my groups and weird pathing as like, patch cables everywhere. The Lavender's more about organized. Oh, I love that. Organized chaos. This disorganized chaos kept it in there. That's cool. This song sort of create a melody. Oh yeah, no, that's a really good way. So like that idea of, I'm gonna hold on a second. Let me just do this. I'm gonna take my break in a second here. So I'm gonna get this music going. This is the Wizard's Sordid Affair, but I wanted to hit that real quick before I take a short break. And that's that's like a nice way to say kind of like how I experience this a lot of times. That you just like pick up this random melody in your brain. Like I'll wake up with them sometimes. It'll be like part of a dream or like, yeah, they just like somehow they just bounce in there out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh, and then they'll get just stuck enough that I'm like trying to put these things together. Because a lot of times I'm like trying to describe people kind of like you did, like I'm trying to take what's up here already and see if I can like put it on a computer, or put it in people's ears, which is like, yeah. So it sounds like we experienced that in very similar ways. But I'm gonna take a quick break. It's time for my normal break, so the music will just keep playing while I'm doing that. But I'm AC Amateur Procrastinator. You can find out more about my music at amateurprocrastinator.com. And yeah, like I said, I'll be back in a few minutes. So enjoy the break and enjoy the music, and I'll see you shortly.